right now we are looking at a function, and we see f of x equals the square root of x. What we learned in the last unit is that when we have the square root of x that's in the numerator, remember there's a rule about the domain. Turn to your partner. What was the rule about the domain? X has to what? Greater than or equal to 0. Just as a quick reminder, that's what the domain is. It has to be greater than or equal to 0. We are going to use this, and I want you to see it. Remember, domain directly relates to the inputs or the x's. So 0 is the smallest, and then it can continue to get larger. And in that small video, you learned yesterday why I'm choosing 0, 1, 4, 9. Yes, that we could do values like 2 and 3 and 5, 6, 7, and 8, but they would give me ugly decimals that I don't want to try to graph. Okay, are you ready? You are only watching, pen or pencils down. So I'm going to start right now with this very first example. Let me grab a graph paper. And what we learned in our previous video will be reflective of what we review with square roots. Okay, are you ready? So this tells me you're just watching. This is on the inside. This is going to be a horizontal shift. It lies to us. We're going to go right 2, and we're going to go up 3. 1, 2, and up 3. 1, 2, 3. This is my point. Now I come over here, and I'm looking at the ordered pair specific to this parent function. So this is 0, 0. Done. I'm going to go right 1 and up 1, right 1, up 1, right 4 and up 2, right 4, up 2. I had a great question in a previous hour. By the way, I want at least 3. So do you need to go out to 9, 3? No, you don't need to go that far. Great question from a student in a previous hour. They're like, how do I know if I go right 4 and up 2 or go up 4 and right 2? So your x's are saying go left and right. Your y's are going to say go up and down. If your x is positive, you go to the right, and vice versa if it's negative. If your y is positive, up, and if your y is negative, down. Okay, are you ready? Turn to your partner, and I am filming this, so I'm only going to give you 10 seconds. I don't want you to do anything on paper. What do you think you'd have to do in order to graph this? In 10 seconds, what would you do? Ready, go. And going to have you stop. So the very first thing I do is I worry about any of the translation of left, right, up, or down. So I start here. It lies to me. So I'm going to go left 1 and down 3. So from here, left 1 and down 3. And again, if this is confusing to you, after you do that, you're going to go up and cross it out so you're not confused anymore. Now, any value that's directly in front, it's stuck to the front of the parent function, always gets multiplied by the y's. So 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 1, 2 times 2, and 2 times 3. So this is my new ordered pair. From down here, this is my 0, 0. I'm going to go right 1 and up 2, right 4 and up 4, and right 9 and up 6. We can see that this grows at a faster rate than our previous example. Anything greater than 1 will rise faster. Anything in this position between 0 and 1 will fall faster. It'll be flatter. Okay, now why would this confuse students? To your partner, you have 5 seconds. Why would this confuse students? Ready? Go. This is going to confuse students, I think, for 2 reasons. One is they see a fraction, they're like, oh, I hate fractions. 2 is we're used to having this in front. So if we want to rewrite it, we can do that. Let's rewrite it. Okay, are you ready? So I'm going to graph it on the same one before I switch it up here. So I'm going to start by first, it lies to me, going to go to the right 1, and I'm going to go up 2. So from here, I'm going to go, you know what, that's getting a little messy. Let me start a new one since I have just 2 examples left from this set. So right 1, up 2, right 1, and up 2. And I come back and I cross it out. Now, I'm going to do that ordered pair off to the side. This is 0, 0, 1, 1, 4, 2, and 9, 3. And you may be thinking, where the heck did she get those from? Those would be the ordered pairs that correspond to the parent function. Again, you are the day before your test or before your review, you're going to be provided this. You will fill in the numbers, and then I will pass this back to you on the test because you cannot use a graphing calculator on the day of the test on this portion. All right, so it's time. You ready? I've shifted it to the right 1, and I've shifted it up 2. What do I do with this? It's directly in front, so I'm going to multiply it by the y's. 0 times 1/2 is 0. 1 times 1/2, 2 times 1/2, and 3 times 1/2. Okay, my ordered pair here is 0, 0. I'm going to go right 1 and up a half. I'm going to go right 4 and up 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go right 9 and up 1.5. And we can see how much flatter this is because the number in front was between 0 to 1. Now here is our new learning. This is the new learning. What's different about this is we now have a negative in front of the x. So I have to start by rewriting this. I take that negative out, And I ask myself, negative times what gives me a negative x? And negative times what gives me a positive 2? And then I make sure I did it right. Okay, negative x, great. Positive 2. Okay, looks good. Okay, turn to your partner. You have 20 seconds. What would you do? Only verbalize right now. What would you do here? So I'm going to start here. You can see that I've made a new one, and that's why Manny was passing out scratch paper. A lot of you are going to want to rewrite this many times as you go through this. I'm going to start by it lies to me. I'm going to go right 2 and down 4. So I'm going to do that right now. Right 2 and down 4. And then my suggestion is you come back and you cross those out. We've taken care of this. Anything directly out front will always be multiplied by the y. So I have a 3 here. Here we go. Times 3 is 0. Times 3 is 3. Times 3 is 6. Times 3 is 9. If there is a negative sign or any value in front of the x, at this point we're just using negatives, that's going to be multiplied by the y. So I'm going to take that negative sign times the negative is still 0, negative 1, negative 4, and negative 9. These are now my ordered pairs that direct me on what to do from this point. So here's 0, 0. I'm there. I'm going to go left 1 and up 3. Left 1, left 1, up 3. Left 4, up 6. 2, 4, and up 6. And I would go left 9 and up 9. And it's looking like this.